There it is. What's up, everybody? We get to...
Got 33 people already. That's good.
Nice.
Quarantine here is getting worse as the days go on.
Yeah, I need to buzz my head again. Anyway, what's happening, everybody?
So
I'm trying to keep up with the chat. The chat is going crazy, which is cool. Thank you, guys.
Oh, God. Mike Oxlong. Ray.
Who's
so
that?
I was talking to Keon yesterday when I was flying, and I can't believe I didn't get this, but say that guy Mike's name really fast.
Oh, God. Okay.
I can't believe I didn't catch that.
Who is it?
I don't know. But if you say his name really fast, it's Mike Oxlong.
No, I get it. I get it. That's funny.
I can't believe I didn't catch that.
Wow. Holy crap. I was away from the chat for a second, and everybody's like blowing it up.
Yeah.
What the
everybody?
Heck? Y'all people crazy. Y'all people crazy.
Yeah, John T, we didn't figure that out last time because me and Ray were both on the RC hangover. We were kind of like half asleep during that giveaway.
Yeah, we were out. We were totally out. But as you guys can see on the screen there, a huge shout out to all winners from the giveaway, because that was really cool. That's the most people we've ever had in this live stream. It was at one point 100 people. So thank you, people. Very cool. But how's everybody doing? How was your weekend? What were you saying?
Dennis says I need a bow in my hair. No, I don't.
And I'm doing a GB Linden special here, adult grape juice.
Where's GB Linden at?
Hopefully he's here.
Yeah.
Who the heck is that person? That name is just weird. Brandon, you won a Hobby King hat. You won a Hobby King hat, Brandon. I've got that Hobby King hat for you too, man. So who is Mike? Mike, how do we know you, Mike? I'm not going to say your last name because it's funny. But who are you? How do we know you?
Yeah, Mike, who are you? Are you somebody else that we know, or are you just?
Yeah, and sorry, E-Powered RC, the losers. I didn't mean to say, just the winners. Thanks to everybody who came by. That was cool.
Keon, I stayed past sunset, Keon, so like 8:30.
Yeah, and Michael Kozakowski, yeah, I saw you're playing. That's cool. What's up, Pilot Ryan? John T. Howdy from all the way over there in New Zealand. You're already a day ahead. Jeff in Lower Alabama, you sent me a message saying you got your stuff, which is cool.
Yeah,
so I guess I could do a little shout out.
JCB 67, I think, is the one that won the Ultrix, right? I believe. Yeah, he was.
Mm-hmm.
Your batteries are gonna get there. It said by Friday.
I think it said starting by Friday for me for the other thing.
Okay.
So, for the actual plane.
I'm kind of on the flying hangover today too, guys. Yesterday I was out at the airport like doing full scale stuff, and then I snuck out to the RC field later in the day to fly this guy. This badass little plane, the E-Flight A10.
Oh, damn it, now it's in the way. Not in front of it. Whatever. Oh, where's Kenny? Kenny's here? Man, the chat is blowing up. Holy crap. I can hardly keep up with it.
Kenny's stream went 15 hours last week. He's everywhere.
Yeah, Kenny he fell asleep and let everybody stay there.
I woke up that morning. I was like, wait a second. I woke up on Friday. I was like, wait a second. Wait. Oh, Jerry Wolfong gave Air Marshal his Hobby King hat, and he's very stoked about it.
Yeah, it's on the way, RC Air Marshal.
Here, you know what I'll do? Try to put this guy up in the background here. The A10. There you go. You can see it now.
What's that? He needs to go more this way.
Brandon's out of here.
All right, Brandon. I know you couldn't stay for very long, but I'll see you hopefully tomorrow, right?
You going flying with him tomorrow? He says see you around 5.
No, I'm gonna. Yeah, he's gonna be working on some stuff. Brandon, I'll talk to you later because things changed. Might be able to get out there sooner. Yeah, Mike Keller, he got his plane in the air. Joseph Youngblood, a whole bunch of people up in here. 43 people, cool.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll hand out wrenches. Gooniac. Okay, who's Joseph Youngblood? I don't want to be giving wrenches to people that I don't know, because then I have to rip them away, and it's not very fun.
Yeah, who's Joseph Youngblood?
I do not know. Mike, if you tell us who you are, sure.
Hey, Dave Hawker's in here.
Oh, cool.
Mr. Navy guy.
You for sure get one. So Nate, talk about your plane. Talk about how you played.
Oh, the A10?
Top flew.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, it flew awesome. Let me grab the battery I flew it with.
Michael Mack, yes, you get one. I sent your stuff, Mike. You've got your stuff on the way, by the way.
Yeah, the A10 is an awesome airplane. I got it, Friday?
What's up, Hamilton Singer? Go ahead.
So I got the thing on Friday, and I flew it yesterday on Sunday. It's awesome. Easy to build. You know, the gluing on the tail is not hard at all. It was easy. It's a great little airplane. Everybody was telling me, how the battery space is going to be tight. But I will tell you one thing. Everybody was blowing me up saying, the airplane's going to be so crappily nose heavy with a 4000. And
hey, Nate, hold on. I'm going to give you the whole screen. Hold on.
Right.
You might not be able to hear me, but go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, but people were saying, oh, it flies like crap with a heavier battery, like a 4000, use a 3300 or the Spectrum 3200. And I was like, well, okay. I flew it with the Admiral 4000s, and everybody's using the smart stuff. The Spectrum smart battery is like 500 something grams, and this one's like 600 something grams. This one's a little heavier, and I ordered some 3300s just to have them, but I knew it was gonna fly good with this. I don't know, man. I don't know about people, but put the battery all the way back. It flew great. It flew awesome. It's an awesome airplane. If you go to my Instagram at Nate_loved_planes, I posted a full flight video there that you could watch. It was a quick little 4-minute flight.
Let me go copy your. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'll go copy yours. I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, and
go ahead.
Yeah, so it was a quick. I showed you where the battery was, and people were also saying that with a heavier battery that it's going to need a lot of elevator throw, and I'm sure people haven't done this, but out of the box they put the Z-bend on the elevator servo the second to last hole down, and what I did was I just moved the Z-bend to the top of the servo to get more throw. So yeah, so this airplane's awesome. It's box stock. I didn't change a thing besides doing the little elevator mod. And it flies great. I flew it with all the ordnance. I flew it without it. It's an awesome little airplane. It slows down really good with the flaps. Yeah, cool airplane. Good setup. So really efficient too. That video I did was only like 3.5, 4 minutes just because I was flying fast. But I did like a timid flight and I flew for almost 6 minutes. On a twin EDF, that's really good.
So that's just on a 4,000, right?
Yeah.
And that's only 4,000, right?
Yeah, only a 4,000. Yeah, just
nice.
with it.
Okay, cool.
And I was, and people, and I flew it once with a buddy's 3,300 just to try it, and people were saying like, and I felt the weight difference.
I'm not on them.
But people were making it sound like if you flew it with a heavier battery, it's gonna be like nose heavy as crap. So, yeah, it's not. This is a great. This battery works fine in that airplane. Yeah, there was a few people that were just telling me like, "Oh, it's gonna be so crap. It's gonna fly. It's gonna fly
cool.
fast."
Okay.
Yep. That's why I made that video, was to kind of shut those people up.
All right, cool. There we go. Now we're back. I posted your link in there, so hopefully people can see it.
Yeah, I've already gotten follow notifications. Hopefully the charger humming noise isn't bad in the background. I am charging batteries.
When are you going to go flying next?
Well,
because you're going to your grandma's. That's right.
I'm going to my grandma's tomorrow, and I can fly her house. So.
Okay. Hopefully, I'll be able to get a hold of Ken so I can get that Viper to him sometime soon. Let's see. Hello and bye. Who's there? Eric RC. That was quick. Well, sleep well, Eric.
It's his birthday today. It's his birthday today. Eric RC.
Well, happy birthday.
Turned 15. I just turned 15 in February.
Cool.
So that's cool.
Congrats. Happy birthday.
Yeah, but if you guys get the A10 and you only have 4,000s, don't be worried. Don't be phased. The only mod I have,
there are lighter. There are lighter 4,000s.
The Spectrum 4,000s are really light, and the Hobby Star 4,600 batteries are about the same weight as the Smarts. The Admirals are heavier.
Nice.
The only mod I had to do was on the canopy. These little 2 spots back here, like, go down to about here. So I just cut those off, and that was it. Nothing.
Okay, cool.
But with a 4,000 to get it far back.
So what about do you have HRBs or no?
Not 4,000s. The 3,300s.
HRB 4,000.
But I'm probably gonna fly with 4,000s mostly. I like the weight difference.
So I saw one person was talking. Ramsey Glass, how you doing? I saw that somebody was talking about who was it? Michael talking about the MiG-29. Yeah, is that MiG-29? Yeah, about the MiG-29. He just got his today, and he's putting it together, getting ready to fly.
Cool.
I think as of now, the only person there's only been a couple of videos. Ryan's got one out, or a couple of them out. I think there's one other guy from over in Europe.
You talking about the MiG?
Yeah, the MiG-29.
Man, I don't know how to feel about that plane. The look of it to me is just.
So Ryan, you're saying you flew the MiG on the 3,200. How did that do? Because 3,200 is a really small.
Yeah, 3,200 is really low for
EDFs.
Yeah, that's really low. I like flying any twin EDF below a 4,000 is just.
Well, I mean, if it works, it works. It's just I'm just curious. Ramsey Glass. Just so you know, I've been working my butt off on these dang burners. I'm almost done. The huge orders are taking me a while, but I've almost got yours done, and it's going to be 2 boxes, like I said. I sent out another 8 of them today.
Yeah,
so it's been going crazy.
Yeah, Ray was.
Oh, hey, Keon, I didn't even see you here.
The sound is really the sound of it's really cool. It's got a cool whistle to it, and when you put the gear down, put the gear down at like a decent speed. Those little fairings on the wheels make a cool whistle, or like it makes like a cool whoosh.
Oh.
And those fairings on the gear, if you put the gear down fast, those fairings on the gear, they actually really slow the airplane down. Like as soon as you drop the gear, the plane will slow down.
It's like brakes, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
Tim Touton. Let's get Tim Touton a wrench.
He doesn't have one? I thought he had one.
Oh,
okay. Well, he's got one now.
Oh, Pilot Ryan. Are you
Pilot Ryan, don't think I'm saying that I'm knocking the fact that you're using a 3200. I'm just curious as to how it did. Because it just seems like it's kind of small for 20.
When you're talking about the spring, are you talking about raising the nose wheel? Because it does sit kind of low, and I've seen videos. It doesn't like to rotate. I saw your first.
Probably just making it stiffer. Adding the spring will just make it stiffer.
Oh, it's just so it doesn't dig in.
Yeah.
That helps.
God, Spencer Keith, God, you're killing me. I better hold off. Anytime I'm packing an order for Spencer Keith, I hold off. Because next thing you know, like a couple days later, I'm going to have another one added and another one added. So the last time I sent him, I was going to send him 1. By the time I actually sent the package, it was 4. So I appreciate it, Spencer, but let me take a breath, man. Sheesh. Oh, RC Air Marshal got some special viewing
of that OV10.
The OV10, yeah.
Man, I'm
Must be nice flying at the field where all the test flights are.
Oh, that's so. Oh, yeah. Now that I think about it, he gets to see all the shit, man.
Okay, cool. Yep, cool. So, all right, so Pilot Ryan, I'll look forward to seeing videos of the lighter battery.
Sounds like Tim's doing a custom scheme on his E-Flight A10.
Cool.
Ryan L wants to know if you can do an afterburner that has changing light colors.
Yes and no. Yes, I can, but it's going to cost a whole lot more, and I don't want to do it. I want it to be cheap. So, the short answer is no. I can do special colors. If you want a special color, I can do that, but I'd prefer not to make this more complicated than it needs to be. I just want it to be simple. Plug and play, not to have to worry about programming and all that other stuff. I do it all myself. I do all the assembly and all the soldering and everything. You know, most of the soldering. I don't solder the actual ESC boards. I do all the work myself.
Yeah, he does all.
It would be cool. It would be cool, but eh. So, Mike Keller, tell me how your plane went. You said that you cut some weight. So what happened?
You talking to me?
RC Air Marshal. There's other ways to do it too. There are LED arrays that work off of different voltages. So there's ways to do it. It's way more complicated. I don't really.
Oh yeah, and Pilot Ryan just dropped some videos on the Freeway T33. So Ryan, drop your link in here so we can all watch that.
Yeah, cool.
I'm turning the damn AC on. I'm dying.
It's gonna get hotter this week too. We're gonna get it to almost 100.
Dude, my mom is like cold-blooded. She turns the gun. Set that bitch to 68. There we go.
Is she out flying?
No. It's a combination of her getting cold and the fact that when you sit in our chairs downstairs at the TV, when the arrow's going, it like can't hear shit.
Oh, it freezes you?
No, you can't hear because the damn thing is noisy. But oh well.
Yeah, Pilot Ryan, I got the notification it was up when I was driving after coming back from the post office, so I didn't get to watch it. But I will check it out for sure.
I love my T-33, man. That thing is insane.
Yeah, you and your photo bombing. Photo bombage. There's still videos. I still have videos to upload. I haven't finished them all yet.
I'm thinking they
just haven't been published.
I'm thinking honestly, the L-39 is gonna be my new video bombage airplane. Because that thing.
So speaking of that, that's one of the new planes. Why don't you talk about that one?
Oh, my L-39 with the Inrunner in it.
Yeah, with the Inrunner, yeah, because that's the new. Yeah. It's one of the new birds on the block. You got it? Is it nearby, or where is it?
It's up on my ceiling, and I'd have to get on the ladder to get down.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna have all like the newer EDFs like posted up, and I was like laying in bed like thinking about it. And since I was so tired, I fell asleep. And I didn't wake up till like 30 minutes before the stream started. So, yeah, it's a great airplane. I had the white Slovakian one, and I loved it. That came with the stock Outrunner. But then I was like, well, you know what? I want a little more efficiency. So I modded it, and I put the FMS setup in it. When I was cutting out the fan hatch, I cut out too much material, so there was like air gaps, and I tried to make it work, but the plane never flew good again. And I tried to sell it, but nobody bought it, so I just I ripped the parts out of it and got rid of it. And I was like, yeah, I'm done. But then, I was thinking about it because I flew it 3 times stock, and it flew great. It just didn't have the good flight times with an Inrunner. So then I was looking at that, and I noticed that it came with the new Inrunner, and I had seen videos, and it looked great. So I was like, well, you know what the hell? So I got one. I got the camo one, the green camo, and I love it. It's like one of my new favorites. It's a great airplane. It's fast. It's really fast. It's really quiet. I was flying with my buddy Keon.
Stupid fast. Crazy fast.
I was flying with my buddy Keon and my buddy Max that have the Havocs, and I couldn't even hear my plane. Even with a balanced FMS, the freewing metal is the metal housing makes it just so quiet. I mean,
yep.
The Inrunner, the 12-blade Inrunner 80 from Freewing is a little bit heavy, but on the L-39, I don't even notice it.
Yeah.
But the T-33 has the 9-blade Inrunner, and the housing's plastic, so it's really light. So, yeah. It's the same motor, it's just the 12-blade is a little less kV. I think the 12-blade's like 1857 kV, and then T-33 is a 1920, but it's the same size motor. I think it's a 30. Is it a 36 millimeter motor? I don't remember. I think it is. It's a 36, yeah. Yeah, but the L-39 is a great airplane. It's stupid. Yeah, it's stupid fast. When I was flying with my buddy Keon, I was like, we were in a turn. I was like almost passing him, man.
Nope.
And Keon's probably gonna.
Did anybody do any video at all, or no?
No. But yeah. Keon's pretty crazy. You're not even close, but whatever. You know what I mean. No, yeah, it's great. I'm gonna bring it to my grandma's and fly it. It's box stock. I only added a couple extra lights. I added some flashing lights just so if I'm flying it in the later hours, I can kind of pick up on things. The camo is nice orientation, and the battery cavernous, man. I fly mine with a 6000, and I used to on the white one with the lighter fan. I had the battery all the way back, but now it's got the heavy fan, so I have the battery in the middle, and it's perfect.
Cool.
Guy with the birds. If you're talking about the E-Flight, if you watch Horizon's video, they flew it in some pretty thick grass where you can't even see the wheels, so it did fine. So I don't know. I'm assuming you're talking about this one because there's 3 different A10s on the market. If it's the Freewing one, then you're fine because the Freewing one has really beefy gear. I was gonna get the Freewing A10, but I like this one because it's a lot simpler in terms of putting it all together. I mean, even the motor pods already came attached. I just have to put the wings and tail on. And the Freewing A10 is really cool, but I'd have to take it apart every time I wanted to fly because it's huge. And I'm not a huge fan of either of the schemes from the FMS. I like this one because it's a gray, but it's a tritone gray, so you can actually really see it. It's not like the FMS was just a plain gray. And I'm not even going to mention the Freewing A10. That thing, I haven't heard anything great about that airplane.
Yeah. So what's everybody else planning on getting? Because there's new stuff coming out. I know a couple people that just got the FMS A10. But what else are people planning on getting? I'm out of room. I have no room for anything.
Yep, I'm gonna have one spot left when Little Jack gets my E-Flight F4, and then I'm out. I'm out of space.
Yeah. Also, any of you guys that live somewhat near where I do right now, I'm helping a friend sell 3 of his planes. So there's 2 F-16 70mm F-16s with both with inrunners, and then my old FMS Avanti that I used to have that was his for a while, but he's going to be selling those. So if you guys live close, you want to get a 6S plane for reasonably cheap, let me know, because I've got a couple of them that I'm going to.
I think for sale. That might be my next plane, I really want to get the Freewing F-18. Me and Keon are talking about it, but just the whole elevator mechanism just trips me out.
On which one? The 18?
The Blue Angel, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's stupid.
I think they're supposed to beef it up, but
yeah, but because I know with yours, like when they put the bearing in that like plastic mount, it's like that plastic's gonna expand, and your elevator was like, pop. Yeah, Keon says they fixed it, but I mean I don't know. I know they changed the servos, so I don't know. I want to see. I want to see someone with a brand new one, like the new high performance. I want to see it. Like I want to see like the new elevator system and everything. Because it's $500, so I don't want to buy it if it's gonna be like I'm gonna have to mod it. That's why I'm just thinking about getting the. They said they're okay. Keon says they reinforced it. I'd love to get the FMS.
Yeah, I will see.
That thing looks so badass.
Yeah.
There's a lot of planes I want. If anything, I think Mikey kind of sold me on the A4. That thing looks really fun.
Yeah, he did really good with it.
Yeah, he was flying yesterday. He's doing really good with it.
Yeah, he got some good landings and everything.
And I want to change the power system.
Yeah, I think putting an FMS in there would be great because it needs to be nose heavy anyway. And that would help.
Well, I was telling Mikey maybe even if you don't want to have to do any cutting, the 9-blade Inrunner 80, because the Freewing one or the Freewing 80 and the T33, the 9-blade is a plastic housing, so it's light. The 1857 is a metal housing, so it's heavier. So I was thinking like
it's way heavier than FMS, quite a bit heavier.
Yeah, I might open the fan hatch on this one to see if it is plastic. Because I mean, I would rather put an FMS in it, but I could also put that in it so you don't have to do any cutting because it'll drop fit in. The FMS you have to do a little modding because the outer ring is a little bit bigger.
For which one? Oh, for the FMS?
Yeah. I mean, Mike has it with the stock 1850 Outrunner, and it's not even perfectly balanced, and it was cooking.
For which one? The F-16?
No, the A4. That's another.
Oh, the A4. Oh, A4. Sorry. Yeah, with the A4 is quick because it's got that new rotor.
Yeah, but I'd probably end up getting like the Freewing 80mm 9-blade. The FMS sounds great, but I don't want to have to do any cutting. I'd want to make my
Matthew Smiler's Aviation Center. You've got a wrench already. I gave you a wrench a while ago. Thanks for coming over, Tim Toutant. And Mike Keller. Okay, good. So you've got more. So you got more flight time. That's good. And that's what I was expecting because the you're not going to draw much at half throttle.
See, Tim. You know what I'm really curious to see is the Mirage. They just released it with the Inrunner. Holy, that thing screamed.
They don't have any video of it yet, do they?
Yeah, because I have my Mirage with the stock Outrunner 9-blade, and that thing is so fast. It is so fast. That's another one of my favorites too. I love flying the Mirage. It's so cool what you can really do with that plane. It's insane.
Yeah, that's and that's the 9-blade.
Yeah, that's an Outrunner.
The original 9-blade. Yeah, the Outrunner 9-blade. So with this new stuff, it's really going to be good.
And with the 1857, it'll actually really high alpha good because of the weight in the tail.
Right.
It'll be
it's just going to be heavier altogether.
Yeah, but that, it's a Delta, so it'll be fine. Delta wings are super easy to fly if you set them up right. Don't go buy free wings rates for the Mirage. You will crash it.
You'll kill it on the first before you even take off. Just barely off the ground, it'll flip over and die.
Yeah, I have on my Mirage, I have my elevator at 65%, just because I'm doing a lot of fast stuff, but for high alpha you want a little more elevator, but my ailerons are down to 25%, and people see that and they're like, that's nothing, but then they see it roll really fast. They're like, holy crap! If you go by free wings rate, it's going to literally roll like a drill bit, and if you hit the rudder or hit the aileron, it's going to flip it, invert it, and crash. There's a good video on YouTube of some guy that had the free wing rates, and he took off and he hit the ailerons. It did like 3 rolls, and bang. And I use a lot.
Barely even touched it.
I use a lot of Expo, so that helps too. And I put the lights on my Mirage too. Here, I'll grab the Mirage. The Mirage is a good plane with the lights, because I have a lot of flashing ones on there. The lights on my Mirage aren't like not scale at all, but whatever. As long as it looks cool, right?
Hey, Spencer, so you've got the new Inrunner. Have you flown it yet? I know I've got a burner coming for you. I just didn't know if you've flown it or not yet.
Let's see here. Oh, you like this?
Normal mode, gear up, flaps up, low rates.
For my A10. Mode. Look at the model name.
Go ahead, I made you full screen. I made you full screen.
Yeah, I see that. But I'll show you guys the I may as well just show the Mirage lights just because it looks cool. And the fiery boot. The Mr. Goo fiery booty. That's what you should change your brand name to.
Mr. Goo.
That's what you should change your brand name to, is like something Mr. Goo fiery booty. Mr. Goo's Mr. Goo's RC EDF creation.
Yeah, there we go. Mr. Goo.
I love my mom's comment, Mrs. Goo for your wife.
That's right. Yeah, no, Nate, Nate's the master of putting on the LED lights, so this thing flashes and shines and all that cool stuff.
Everybody is impressed because I have like almost all the lights under flash, so I'll turn the lights off here.
And that's not a very big. There's not a whole lot of room in that plane either.
Oh hell no! It looks like a rat's nest in there, but it works. But yeah, so I've got a landing light there, which I have a sequencer in there, so that shuts off. Flashing lights on the fuse. I have top and bottom nav lights on the wings, and then the tail light. This is what really helps see it when you're flying it in the later hours, is that tail light flashes.
And the flash.
It's got that, so.
The fiery booty.
This is the older LED too, and it's not. It's super bright still. I'd love to.
The new stuff's even better.
I need to hit up Mr. Gooniac and get a replacement.
You mean Mr. Goo?
Sorry, Mr. Good.
Yeah, no. Not as of late. I just went through 20 LEDs in like 2 days, sending out orders. So
yeah,
it's gonna be a while.
This thing isn't scale, but it's like I think one of the best LED installations. I think the T33 is probably one of the best, but this one's like runner up.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I like the nose light on that one the most.
and I did it scale because Freewing puts out two different lights. They put out this like yellow white, and then they put out the white. And on the real airplane, the ones are white, and then this one's like the yellowish. So I did it right.
Right.
And that really, and I did a mod where I basically rounded the light with CA so it acts like a lens, so you can see it kind of glaring there. Basically, if you put like a bubble CA over the light, it acts as a lens, so it makes them brighter.
Cool. Does the light turn off or does it stay on?
Oh no, this one it stays on, but you can't really tell. Well, I mean, you can tell now because it's dark in here, but and the day.
It's dark.
And I put Gorilla Tape over the nose gear door so it doesn't shine through. I forgot this plane it doesn't shut off because the sequencer that I was going to use, it was reversed. So the sequencer for some reason is doing some weird shit with reverse. So every time the gear went up, the light would turn on.
Oh, okay.
It's just constant on and it works. You can't tell. Yeah, that's a great.
So guys, if for those of you that just showed up, I've sent out all the giveaway stuff. So some of you might have already gotten it. But,
and if anybody's curious, I fly my launch on a 4000. Nothing else can fit.
I think you flew it with the 40C, one of my 40Cs once.
Yeah, and it friggin' screamed.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
On a 40C.
Yeah. I was going to fly one of your 70Cs, but it doesn't fit.
Doesn't fit. Yeah, those are big. Gigantic. So what are the other planes that are new on the market coming out that everybody's all excited about? And just for a heads up too, I'm finally getting that thing back in the air. I have some stuff that I'm working on that I'll probably change it up a little bit. Good night, Jeff. Thanks for hanging out. And I think you got your stuff already, so cool.
See you, Jeff.
Glad to hear it. But I do plan on getting I have decals for this thing too, and plan to get it all painted up and taken care of.
Is it going to take 2 years like the F-16?
Out of the wing. No, I have ways to do it now. I'm good. It's been pretty horrible with the F-16, but
God, my hair is so bad.
But it's gonna be done soon. I wanted to do it the desert camo, my own version of desert camo from down and used to be the aggressor at Nellis. But that plane is now in Fresno.
Frank put a Fresno scheme on his.
Yeah, he's got the
AMG or whatever it's called.
Some bird on it. It's the bird on it. Yeah. I'm gonna do desert camo because the ones that are at all the aggressors that were at Nellis got disbanded. They don't have F-15 aggressors anymore. So they took those aggressors and sent them out to different places, and a couple of them went down to Fresno. Okay. And they were the camo for a little while, and then they got changed to the regular, just sky blue color.
Hey, GB, what's up?
GB's here, huh? What's up, GB? Cheers to you, my friend. New plane info. All I can tell you is I have a new setup that was teased that will be coming out soon. I might tease a few of them. One of which I'm hooking up tomorrow with Brandon to work on that. But we've got some new stuff coming out. I'm actually going to put together some of my own combos to put out there.
Those are going to be great.
My F15 right now has its. I don't think anybody's used this setup before, but it's got.
That's kind of been your F15 is actually really good.
Yeah, that's the 13 blade. I don't think anybody's ever used the 13 blade, but it's a Supreme Hobbies 13 blade, and then I used the 1600 kV 4082, and it actually worked really good.
Oh yeah,
but that's been in there for a couple years. Time for something new.
And if you guys want to see something like an airplane that I have, give me a holler in the chat. I'll get something going. If you guys want to see anything, an airplane with LEDs, or you want to see some fiery booty stuff.
Yeah, I actually don't have any planes in here other than the F-15 because I was going to work on the servos eventually, but I had to do orders today. George Watts, your stuff is sent out too, by the way.
Well, my room is my garage.
Yeah, I still got my makeshift workshop out there that needs to get
yeah, I don't have
put
a
away.
garage. I don't have a garage, guys, so my room is my garage. I've got what? Let's see. 8 airplanes. 9, 10.
Yeah, I had to rearrange all my storage because I have 2 storage units here in my complex above where we park our cars. And I needed to have a big HSD Super Viper that's getting sold. It's taking up all of the room at the moment. So I have to get things set up.
I would gladly take it, but I don't want to have to do all that work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, and I just don't want to deal with it.
Brandon.
RC Waz, dude. What is it?
He said.
I thought he was gone. He's still here?
He said did he win one of those hats?
God, freaking guy. You got the hat with the prop. Spin, spin, fly away. Yeah, you better pick up your hat tomorrow too, Brandon. What was I saying? So yeah, I have all that storage to rearrange, so I can fit things in there. I have some things, like I said, some things I'm selling. My F-104 takes up a lot of room, and I don't fly it very often.
Are you gonna sell that?
No, I'm gonna keep it, but I'm just gonna have to put it someplace where it's not in the way.
The one plane that I want from you is either the MiG-17 or the baby F-18.
That baby F-18 is going nowhere. If anything were to get sold, it would be the MiG. But we shall see.
Octane, what's up?
What's up, Octane? What's happening, Octane? You don't have a wrench, but now you do. From Mr. Goo.
Mr. Goo.
Let's see. So let's go back. Okay. So a MiG-17, that one takes up a lot of room, so that's probably going to get sold soon. I haven't flown it enough.
How much
flying a couple. I don't know. It just needs to go. When I do sell it, it's the tail is annoying. So
I will gladly.
I can't. I have to.
I've wanted one of those MiG-17s for a while, and I like the way you have yours set up, so it doesn't use that stupid board.
Yeah, the board's gone.
And it's got the fire boot.
Yes, and it's got the new one, so it's really good. I like flying it. It's a pain to take to the field, and then I can't take all the others that I want to because of that.
Do you have a receiver in that?
The F-15. And which one?
The MiG.
Yeah. It's ready to go. It's just I have to take the wings on and off to transport it.
SU-30, I have to wait 2 more weeks on my friend. Octane, yeah, the SU-30 is a great flyer. I know you've been talking to me about that, how you want that plane super badly.
Spencer Keith, the battery bay is hideous in mine because I use this as a test bed for the
no GB Linden
test bed for the burners.
The Avios.
So I have wires going everywhere. It's hideous, absolutely hideous.
All of your planes battery.
You asked.
Right?
So you asked. Now you get to see. This is like I said, this is a test bed. I use this as a tester for burners. So there's the receiver, 10-channel receiver. Underneath is a A3L gyro, which is going to go. I don't really care for it. I'm going to put the lemon back. Sequencers. Then that's the battery. I usually fly with a 5000 65C 5000, but I've actually had some pretty good luck with the 66,000 and 6200s as of late. So this thing draws a lot. So I have to make sure it's a battery.
Great in that airplane.
I didn't have them. Didn't have them when I had this plane. So, I didn't have them when this plane was flying because I burned out the servo. This servo went out and you always do pre-flights. That's one of the reasons why what that saved me is I checked all the surfaces multiple times as I was taxiing out.
Yeah, I know.
I always check as I'm taxiing, and what do you know? This thing stopped working. It stopped working in the right position, but it just didn't work anymore. And these things, I bought it in 2016, flown it a lot, and they've probably been overworked because of the gyros that have been in it. So I have a whole new set.
Capacitor in there?
Yeah, there's a capacitor in there. I have a whole new set that are ready to go in there.
Yeah, but if you want to sell that Avios MiG, let me know.
Yeah, I will. So Matthew Smiley Aviation, you're asking about which one? The FMS, the 70 millimeter? Is that the one we're talking about?
That thing's a blast. I want to get one of
those. That is my favorite plane at the moment. It's just doesn't matter where I go. If I'm at a new field and I want to see how the field is, I'll take that plane and fly it.
If I get one of those, I really like the paint scheme you did on yours with the rudders. If I get that, I might have to paint mine up.
That's easy. But I got that from Cali Graphics, who's totally backed up right now.
Yeah. Okay. The one thing I don't like what they did with that plane is for the rudders, they put the servos on the outside. I mean, it's just not a big deal, but it's a little annoying.
Well, and then I painted mine, so you don't really see them anyway. But.
Well, I mean, I flew Mikey's with the new 1900 FMS, and that thing was screaming.
The crazy thing is, you don't think it is because it's so quiet.
Oh yeah, it's really quiet.
That thing's hauling. That's hauling.
I kind of want to put two 1900s in the SU-30 to give it a little more punch. But I think that airplane's good. That airplane's good as is.
Yep.
That's another thing.
I'm looking for inrunner, so.
Is I was talking about, how everybody's saying the A10 was going to be super nose heavy and crap. Another thing we got to talk about is the SU-30, because, I mean, that's a newer EDF, right? I mean, it's not old. But.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just need to find inrunners.
Well, the problem with the
SU-30 that work.
The problem with the SU-30 is you can't put like a hot rod setup in it because it's two fans on one battery. So yeah, you'll get probably more power out of it, but you're gonna get like no flight time.
Yeah,
that's why a trade-off. That's why I'm not gonna change it because, and people are saying it's underpowered, and it's like, well, and I'm guessing they're getting it from the aspect of like if you're doing a high alpha and you punch it, it's not gonna it doesn't just go. You have to let it build speed. Well, it's a 10-pound plane.
It's huge. It's heavy. It's
not gonna just go.
Yeah.
Once that thing.
But once you get it going, it goes.
Yeah, that thing just goes. It's fast. You just gotta let it get there. And with the twin fire increase, it's a beast.
Brandon, I don't know about that MiG-29 yet either. We'll have to see. I have to see more flying of it.
I'm not sold by it, but I'm sure if I see you fly it, I'll end up getting one because I trust the way I trust.
I'll have to go through and do my own thing with it.
Yeah, I trust you more than anybody. So
it's I just don't care for the outrunner. I just
Yeah,
wish
I
there
was
was
thinking about that with the A10. You know, I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna end up changing them, but it's perfect. I'm not gonna touch it. It's a great little plane.
Hey, Anthony Scalia. How you doing, Anthony Scalia? So we'll just have to see. What's up, Victor? How you doing?
Hey,
Stay safe down there, my friend. So we will have to see. I don't know if it's a setup issue or I know that the nose gear is dipping too much on the MiG-29.
Yeah,
I know that could be changed. I know there's things you can do to change that.
Yeah, it sits kind of low.
So we'll have to see. I think it's just a matter of stiffening the gear and raising the nose a little bit.
Yeah.
That's right, John T. I saw you're getting an A4. That's cool. Oh, dang. Firewave got the MiG-29. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Still in a box, though. Man, get that thing out.
I don't know how people do that. How they like
going.
Jeff's Custom RC. I don't know how he does that. He gets a plane and it sits in the box for like a week or two or months. Like how? When I get a plane, it's got to be open.
He's got some fiery booty sets he needs to get working on too.
Yeah, get the
Jeff's Custom.
one for the SU-30, man. I want to see that.
Yeah. Cool. Still 45 people. Man, you guys have been a lot of people have been here.
Well, we've only been going for about an hour.
And I think I'm probably going to cut it at about that too because I'm getting pretty tired.
Yeah, I'm really tired as well.
But did want to make sure to tell everybody thank you for the giveaway attendance.
Yeah,
all the winners and all the people that just showed up and participated. That was really cool. I'm creeping up on my subscriber count too. I am up to.
You're at 866.
Let's see, 866. So it's creeping up more and more, which is really good, and I appreciate it. So if you guys know of anyone, if you like the stuff that I do, I posted a crap ton of videos. So if you have a plane that you want to see how it flies, granted it's hat cam, but still, chances are that I have flown it, and I have my own opinion on it and how it's going to work. So if you guys have questions or if you want to see something, let me know.
If anybody's seen my Instagram video on the whole flight with the A10, that was filmed with an iPhone, so you can get good video with just an iPhone. And the thing I like about using a hat camera or an iPhone is like you actually really get to see how it flies. Right. And it's uncut, it's like you see it all. That's why I did that. I was like, I showed people where the battery was, I showed them everything, I flew it, and then I landed, showed them everything again, checked the battery, and it was uncut.
You landed right at 0 too. How the heck did you do that?
I've got it.
Or it stopped at 0 and didn't keep counting. One or the other. No, but I'm like, dang, you went all the way to 0. What the heck?
I told people it was going to be a 3.5-minute flight, and there you go.
Yeah.
And that was total coincidence. I looked at it, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was funny.
I just landed when it said expired, because the thing needs like no throttle to taxi, so I didn't count when it was taxiing.
Oh, okay, because you were under 25. I always set mine at 15.
I set it to 25 because if you're below 25% throttle, you're not pulling any power. So.
Yeah. So Anthony Scalia. Are you asking seriously or asking as a joke? Because that's my most popular video at the moment. Me crashing that plane.
You crashed it.
I had to turn off the damn comments because everybody's giving me a hard time about me complaining about the Spectrum receiver blacking out on me.
I'm sorry, but I've never, knock on wood, I've never had an issue. I have the same receiver in the A10 and it works fine. I know. I didn't have very many frame losses. I think I had less than 40, which, you want it to be less than 20, but 40 is pretty good.
And yeah, that is a badass little plane. I love the F-16. That was a fun plane to fly. If I ever get another one, I'm not using that receiver. I'll just get the receiver and I'll send it off to RC Air Marshal because I know he loves them.
Well, why don't you just get
but I like the lemon.
Plug and play.
Yeah.
I want to get.
I get it. You know, it doesn't make sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like it. I put a lemon in it because I know how to work those.
Yeah, I want to get the. I want to get one, but I have the Fruing one, and I think the Fruing one kind of just flies better. It's out of the box. The Fruing one, I think, is better. That's my.
You can fit a bigger battery, fit a much bigger battery in the Freewing. I'll give it that.
People are going to be blown away by this, but me and Ray fly our Fruing F-16s with 6,000 batteries.
Yeah.
A 70 millimeter on a 6,000. People are so blown away by that, but it flies better on a 4,000.
It flies better. The heavier packs, it just flies so much better. I've flown mine on a 6200, and I'm actually at the air show. I flew it on a 6200. So.
Yeah, I mostly fly with the Admiral 5000, but if I'm like flying it and I'm trying to do like it, actually high alpha's better with a bigger pack because with a lighter pack, it like
a bigger pack. Yeah. So with the heavier packs, all you have to do, just up your elevator throw a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you up the elevator throw until it starts to fall off, and then go back, ease off a little bit. What you want it to do is it'll pull up, and then just as it's starting to stall, it won't stall. It'll just drop its nose. You got a little throttle, and then hold the elevator the whole time, and it'll just come up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it, and it will not do that with the light battery.
No, I flew mine with a light battery, like starting off.
Somebody at my door. Hold on.
I tried control line once at a flying. I crashed the thing so many times. It's not.
Hello? Hello, guys?
Yeah, Brandon, the T-33 is a beast. I'm still.
Well.
You good, Ray? Air Marshal, it's leaders. Oh, God, that's right. They're having those friggin' protests in Los Gatos here where I live. Good thing I'm going to my grandma's. Getting out of here.
Still online. I'll leave myself.
Ray, are they having... Oh, you can't hear me yet.
Dang it, I thought I hit mute. What the hell?
What the hell are you yelling at?
Somebody ordered DoorDash.
Air Marshal said it was looters.
Looters.
Oh, God.
I live in a nice part of town. Ain't nobody gonna be coming over here.
Yeah, they're freaking having a protest in downtown Los Gatos tomorrow, and I'm just like,
no, that's fine. They're not gonna do anything. That's fine.
There's a lot of buildings in downtown.
Nobody's gonna do anything. I know of a whole bunch of places that had protests and they were nice, but of course the ones that are crazy get all of the hype. So let's not talk about that though. Sky Vector Aerial, what are you asking? How much there do you end up on the elevator, and where is your battery placed? Oh, I don't remember my elevator throw. I don't think I changed it. I think it's 100%. Okay. I don't have my radio here, but my battery is different. I use a 6000, a 50C 6000 HRB, and I put it. Well, I changed things up, but when the plane was stock, I put that battery about 1.5 inches from the front, and it worked perfect. And then I just recently changed it. I added a 2100 kV FMS, and it's just shifted the CG back a little bit because it's a heavier motor. And then I put the battery almost all the way forward, maybe about 1/2 inch from the front, and works great. But it's a big pack. It's a lot bigger than most people would think. It's a It's a 6,000. That's what I fly it with. And as it is now, the thing screams with that new 2100. Nate saw it. I think everybody was pretty well blown away.
That thing is a beast now. It makes me want to get another one. I gave my E-Flight one to Mr. Little Mike, but of course, he crashed it. But it was worth it because I traded him that for that F-86, and that thing's amazing. So, oh yeah, and Jeff Custom RC isn't in here, but go check out Jeff Custom RC's most recent video. He posted a video from flying the F-86. He did a good job.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
He was flying it like whipping it around like a Piper Cub. I'm gonna fly that F-86. That thing's so fun. I love that thing.
So yeah, I see you guys talking about that glitch buster. The glitch buster is a capacitor, and a regular capacitor will do the same thing. You know, or you set your stuff up right with the UBEC.
See you, George
never
Watts.
have any glitch. And adios, George Watts.
Yeah, John T. I love my F-86 too. The backstory with that one is so weird. And my buddy Mike, you know, he flies with us, and he has a Throwing F-86. And apparently his dad knew this guy that flew at our flying field like years ago, and he was getting out of the hobby, and he gave him all these planes, and that F-86 was one of them. And, you know, Mike's like, well, I don't have a use for it. Do you want to buy it? And I'm like, well, I won't trade you my E-Flight Hornet for it. And he's like, yeah, well, whatever. So I got it from him. I think that plane is from, like, when it first came out, because it's got the old, like, slower servos. It had the old Outrunner, like the 1550 kV, I think.
It might have even been less than that. It was really slow.
And it had the older, like, it had suspension gear, but the retract mounts, like the inner mounts, like plastic. So I went through, I changed the fan. I'm eventually going to probably change up the servos, but I changed the fan to an FMS 2000 kV, which really woke that plane up. And I changed all the gear to the newer metal ones because two of the plastic ones failed on me, so I changed them all. But I think the next thing I'll do with that plane is I'll probably put an FMS 2100 kV in it and change all the servos. But it's great now how it is, and I put lights on it, of course. No, I'm actually going to get that plane down because that airplane that thing looks really good with the lights. That's another one of my good ones.
Which one? The
F-86.
The T-33 or F-86? Yeah, that one looks good.
And then also I'm going to put the A-10.
The Freewing F-18 is pretty dang awesome. I'm still a little sketchy about the tail, but from what they say, the new one's been updated and it's better.
That might be my next plane.
Yeah.
Let me open my window and get some light in here. There we go. That's better. Yeah, but no. The A-10 is an awesome plane. This thing's definitely going to go with me tomorrow. I'm going to get a lot of flights on it. But I'll show you.
What's up, Max?
Hey, Max, what's up? Yeah, Brandon, I love the Flex Jet. It's a cool plane. I just the looks of it, I don't like the looks.
Yeah, he's heard that before. That's what I always say. I love the way it flies, though.
I've flown a couple people's. I've flown Mike's. I've flown what's that guy's name? Jonah. It's a great plane. I hate the way it looks. I'm just gonna say it straight up. I hate the way it looks. It looks like an F-16 on a Habu midair. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Anthony Scalia, I love the L-39. Nate was just talking about his. He has the new one with the Inrunner. I think it's pretty badass. I plan on getting one eventually and putting in the get a kit plus, and then put in the FMS 2100 KVs.
Oh, sorry.
So you can compare them.
Yeah.
They bombing you again?
Mike's gonna video chat bomb me again probably. If he likes to do that. So let me get his ass straight. Tell him to leave me to help for 20 minutes.
The Freewing F-18 is okay. So I'll just give you my breakdown because I've got both. I've got 3 F-18s. I have 70mm FMS. I've got the 80mm E-Flight and the 90mm Freewing. So the 70mm, that's my favorite all around because it's light. It gets about 6 minutes flight time. It can up to 6 minutes flight time on the stock. with the 4000. That one's fun. It's not totally scale, but it's still really fun to fly. Next up is the most scale, which is the 80. The 80 millimeters, awesome. Even in stock form, it's pretty good. It flies a little bit underpowered compared to what most people are used to, but it's not underpowered. You just have to get used to the fact that it doesn't have crazy amounts of thrust right off the bat. So you have to take off, let it climb, and then once you pick up speed, you're great. But it's one of those things where you have to keep the momentum up. Otherwise, it's going to bite you. Must have takeoff, must have full flaps to take off. Not takeoff flaps, full flaps, because of the way the gear works on the E-flite F-18. Now, if you get the E-flite F-18 and you're able to get the 2100 kV set up, it totally changed the plane. The plane ends up taking off in about half the distance. It'll climb at an almost 90-degree angle. It picks up quite a bit of speed. Brandon, you know I love outrunners on the ground, someplace away from the plane, not in it. But the E-flite's really good. It's really scale. It's not crazy fast. You can make it fast, but it's not crazy fast. Brandon's seen it. He likes it. It flies good. It forces you to fly scale. And even with that upgrade, I probably picked up probably close to 20 miles an hour, I think.
Oh, easily. The Su-30 is.
What do you think, Nate? Because that thing's hauling.
The Su-30 is another good plane to teach how to fly scale.
Yeah.
Because, it has speed, but it doesn't have that go, because it's a big plane. With a battery.
That instant, right?
Oh, you got.
Yeah. So
if they don't really care to see the F-86, I'm not going to get it now.
No, I got to get to the 80 millimeter F-18. The only issues I have with that plane are the tail and the way that it works, but I love the way it flies. It's out of all those three, it's crazy fast. Even on stock, it's pretty quick. The only issue is you don't know if that tail is going to hold, but it flies really good. It's the fastest of the three, especially with the way I have mine set up. That thing screams. Mm-hmm. But the only downside is I don't know what that. It's not totally scale with the landing gear. The landing gear is a little narrow, but it's good on rougher terrain.
Well, about the tail thing, if you do that simple mod that Mr. Goo did, it actually helps.
Yeah, it works fine, and I've flown at full speed, no issue. I'm still always in the back of my head. I'm kind of worried that something's going to happen, so I'm always on watch out for something. But if you want something great out of the box, something that's easy to fly, the crazy thing about the F-18 for the 90, I don't use flaps to land because it comes in high alpha so easy. That's the best way to do it. The Amtrak with what setup? What are you asking about? RC wants to for which one?
I was gonna get the F-86 down, but
the new 2100. 2100. I didn't put it on the. I didn't put it on a watt meter, but I know that it's not going to be over what the 100 amp ESC can do. So I have the stock ESC in it still, which is 100 amp, and then I, to be safe, put in a UBEC.
Oh, see,
it works fine. I ran at full throttle for over a minute, and it didn't do anything. It was fine. So I'm thinking that it's probably the stock setup pulled around 80 to 85 amps. I'm thinking that this new one's probably pulling 90 to 95.
Sounds about right.
It's not at 100. It's under. I did lose probably about a minute flight time.
But you're flying full throttle with that plane.
Yeah, and the way it is now, I'm flying full throttle, so I just come in, and even when I come in at a little under 4 minutes, it's still at 3.78 per cell.
Yeah,
so
you're good. You can keep flying.
I'm just being safe.
Well, does anybody?
But that's the way the plane should have come.
Yeah, it should come like that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if anybody wants to see anything like an airplane, something, whatever. Something to show.
Yeah, let us know now because I'm pretty much about ready to end the stream now.
I'm about ready to get off.
Getting late over there.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah, and I need to go because I'm tired. I got to put all that crap away. It's outside.
And I got to be up later to finish charging batteries. So yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, but it's been good hanging out, and thank you guys for coming. It's been what, hour and 13 minutes.
Yeah,
I think that's a good amount. I don't think we need to go much longer.
We got.
But any final questions before we go?
I'm done with school tomorrow. Finally, I just have to do 2 classes and I'm done. Finally.
Cool. Yeah, my son just got his this is his senior year. COVID messed all that up, so he had to do the whole drive into the school to pick up his stuff, and they did a little salute thing for him and whatever. John T messaged me later because I'm getting ready to get off of here. Scalia, we do this every Monday, so just come by.
Yeah, 7:15
every
p.m.
Monday at 7:15 p.m.
So that's 10:15 Eastern.
Yeah, today I'm feel like I'm hungover because I did a lot of moving yesterday.
I did.
I moved from one storage unit to another.
I was flying full scale and RC yesterday, so I'm on the RC hangover.
Oh, you're zoned. Yeah, John T, I'll talk to you. Sky Vector Aerial. Let's see. I just gave you a wrench too, by the way. I don't remember what my throws are. Hopefully on another show I'll have my radio inside so I can actually pull it out and let you guys know. It's very sensitive.
I would show you, but I deleted that model. So.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't have my radio. It's in the car. But it has outboard ailerons. Outboard ailerons mean that it's going to be very sensitive.
Yeah, so, I have mine down to like 65%, I think.
Yeah, I use a lot of expo, so my throw is high, but my expo is high too. So if I need to throw, I've got.
Yeah, I fly with like 40 to 50. You're crazy. You're really expo crazy.
Yeah, you know.
Mr. Goo.
It's because I like flying smooth. Mr. Goo.
The Mr. Goo way.
No, but because it has to be gooey.
It has to be gooey on the sticks.
The thing is, though, I mean, you've seen it. Whenever we're flying in formation, I don't want it to be. Yeah. I don't want things to be jumpy. I want to be able to make moves, but not make it so it's so drastic.
You know what else helps is having that touch.
The touch. The Mr. Goo touch. Touch it in a gooey way. That's just wrong. Anyway.
Who said that?
I don't know. But this thing is going to be getting some tender loving care and probably a new power system.
Jeff, you're in here late.
We'll see.
We're getting ready to get off. We're all tired.
Wait, who's in here? Jeff?
Jeff's
cousin came in? Oh, man. Okay, well, hey. What's up, man? But we're about to get out of here.
Yeah.
I look hungover, and Nate looks hungover yet again.
I always look
the cheese touch. Oh, God. I remember that. The cheese touch. But yeah, I use a lot of expo, and I use one rate. I don't change rates. I use one rate.
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, I put out that flight of the A10 video because people were telling me, it's going to fly like crap with a heavier battery, and so I put that video out just to shut people up, basically. But it was fun. That was the third flight on the airplane, so it was a good video. That thing's awesome. I love it.
No, you did good. That was the sound it makes. I'm blown away by the sound. I'm trying to think of a plane that would fly good with that. I think the little mini F-18 would fly.
Yeah, those would be perfect.
Yeah. Jeff, when are you going to hook up your SU-30?
Yeah, Jeff, I flew mine with the Admirals, and it was perfect. Yeah, Victor Shamulis. It's I flew mine with the Admiral 4000, and I think the Admiral 4000 is like 642 grams, if I remember correctly. But all the way back, I'm not using the battery strap, but as long as there's Velcro in there, and if you have the lead on the side, the battery is like all in there, so it's not going anywhere. Okay, cool. Jeff said he's getting ready to do the SU-30, and he got his AL-37 up too.
Cool.
I would get the AL-37, but I don't have room for it. It's too big.
Yeah, I'm totally out of room. I just got planes out of the living room, with the exception of this. It's getting worked on, but got planes out of the living room finally, so wife is happy about that.
Mr.
But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Before we go, I've got to do a couple things, just so everybody knows. I always say this at the end, but there's only one place you can get the fiery booty, and that is directly from me through my email at gooniac33@gmail.com or through the Facebook page. That's the only place. As we've said before, and I don't like constantly going into it, but I think it's fair just to let people know so that they're not getting tricked and they're thinking they're getting my stuff and they're not. Somebody else is using my name to redirect their site to get people to think that they're buying my stuff, but they're not. If you want to buy my stuff, you've got to go through me. I don't burn light here, so if there's anything with the burn and light in it, it's not me. Just check at the right place.
If you see the solder joints, then you know it's not his, because Ray covers up the solder joints and does a good job.
Yeah.
And trust me,
so I put a lot of time in it.
I've been his test dummy. I've taken his JST scissors and tried to yank them apart, and I ripped one, and that was because I pulled it really hard. Like, you're not going to pull it that hard on a regular basis.
No. So if you need afterburners, you want custom, you want any of that stuff done, best thing to do is to email me, and there it is right there on the screen, gooniac33@gmail.com, or message me through the Facebook. I am working on a website, but I'm not going to sell things from there. I'm just going to direct you to where I am so that you can get to me, because I'm not a machine. Every assembly that goes out is made by me. I actually put it together, test it, and then send it out. I did 7 of them today.
Yeah, after COVID, I got to come over and help you film a video of a burner assembly.
Yeah, you can. Maybe we can one of these days.
Because we did some
install just videos, remember that, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the install for the SU-30.
Don't be fooled.
Yeah, don't. I mean, it's sad that it has to be that way, and I have to bring it up, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. If you have to go to a website and you see where you can order things, that's not mine.
It's not a website.
You've got to talk to me directly. I make sure that I'm getting you the right thing. I talk to you. I basically make sure that I talk to every customer that I have. I don't want it to be. I don't want to be a.
You want to know
it to be where you just push by. I want to know the customer. So every single setup is touched by me, assembled by me, tested by me, and I've even sent replacements out to people. I did just today. There's something burned out, and I'll just send it back. Anyway, so there's that, and then
I've never had problems with your stuff, but I know if something was to go wrong, you send me something right then and there.
No, it's fixed, and I'll even install things at the field if you want. I've done that before.
Well, and I have Ray on.
So anyway,
I have Ray on speed dial. He lives 20 minutes away, so we do all that crap in person.
Yep.
I get my afterburner hand delivered. See you, Jeff.
All right, guys. So see you, Jeff. Don't forget to hook up those two planes.
Jeff.
And guys, I'm really close. I'm really close to 1,000 subs. So please, if you know anybody that wants to learn things about RC, you want people to get some advice from somebody
who knows stuff. We got 34 people in here, and we got I think it's 19 likes. So let's hit the thumbs up, subscribe, notifications.
Yep. So hit thumbs up, and then if you know people that want to learn about RC, I like teaching people about what I know.
Yeah, it's
not one of those things where not going to be one of those things where I'm not going to tell anybody. I like to tell people what it is that I do so that they can be successful at what it is that they're doing. So if you want to learn something, come talk to me.
Yep. I'm always willing to help. I love helping.
Yeah, natives too. Yep. Anyway, that's it, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging with us,
guys.
and we will be back next week. I'll see you guys in streams.
See ya. All right.
Adios.
Bye, guys.